learning too to try to build off of. It was one win, and we happy that we got the win, but it's time to really concentrate on the next team. That's Golden State.
You said since you got here that your presence would mean there'd be more room for guys on the outside. They'd have to double down
Yeah.
when you get results on the outside. It's exactly what you said.
Yeah, and a lot of people talk about what me and CB do for each other, but also what our outside shooting does for us. As you can see late last night, CB was able to get some one-on-ones. I was able to get some one-on-ones because Capono and Anthony Parker and Jose Calderon, we're making shots from the outside. So this team really doesn't really work unless all of us are doing our job. And I don't want to take any emphasis off of the job that our perimeter guys are doing, on the offensive end and also last night defensively. But in order for us to be good, all of us got to do our job. And I think for 3 quarters last night, for the most part, we did our job last night.
Obviously, the rebounding wasn't where you wanted it to be, but what does that say about the offense? You were able to overcome it.
I wouldn't say necessarily for our offense, but more for our defense. And what we got killed on the offensive boards, especially the first quarter, and was only down 3. So that it goes to show you that we played pretty good defense. But all in all, I don't want the emphasis to be put on just our bigs on rebounding. It was a lot of long rebounds that hit around the free throw line area that we collectively need the guards to get in there and rebound too. Everybody, when they talk about rebound, everybody thinks that the 2 bigs supposed to rebound, but good rebounding teams have good rebounding guards, and we can't run out without the ball. It's never, again, like I said last night, it's never been a basket scored in the history of this league without a basketball being in their hands. So we just got to do a better job collectively as a group. The bigs, myself, CB and the rest of the bigs have to really do a better job on putting our body on those guys and holding those guys off.
Hey, Jermaine, is there still juice on opening day for home opener? Still a sense of excitement?
Absolutely. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to cheat the atmosphere. Cheat myself on how excited and pumped I'll be. But the goal is still the same. And after the first couple of minutes, and I think last night for the most part we were really jittery. We were a little bit nervous because we wanted to get it going and do well against what people perceive to be one of the better teams in our conference and one of the teams that we have to contend with in the Atlantic Division. So, but tomorrow it's a different ball game against a different team that does different things like switching and playing zone and playing small ball. So I think for the first 2 minutes we're probably really excited, and we'll get going. But hopefully we don't get outscored the way we got outscored and rebound in the first quarter like we did last night.
Are you excited to play here in a real game after the trade, your first real contract?
Oh yeah, it's funny because I'm excited to play in general. I missed so many games over the last 2 years, and getting an opportunity to go into arenas like last night and with my new teammates and kind of get that swagger that we one of the better teams in the league. And I haven't really had that in the last 2 years. We had pretty much a young team that was rebuilding, and we knew it was just going to be a struggle for us to win. But when we go into arenas now, you kind of get that swagger, and then when you're in the layup line, you're thinking about things that we can do out there, and then it's a huge possibility that we will win this ball game. So, coming into tomorrow night, I know it's going to be a packed house. The crowd has always been great here. As a player coming in here as a opposing team, I know they're going to be pumped, about pretty much the new lineup that we have, and it's going to be a good game.
Thank you, Jermaine.
Other than the fans who are here, will you have any family or anything like that?
Yeah, my family came. My brother came in town. My business manager came in town. My mother, my sister-in-law. We have everybody at the game. The nanny, my daughter, the chef. So we have 8 or 9 tickets tomorrow.
Okay, so this is a big deal.
It's a big deal. My family, everybody understands that's close to me. How happy I am. That's all I really. I got a lot of emails last night about just in general about people saying it was good to see me smile again, and that's something that I kind of lost in the last 2 years. It was basically a not unenjoyable situation in Indiana. Come to a situation where it's not a whole. And the minute CB was talking about, I played 17 straight minutes last night in the second half, and if it was 17 straight minutes, well, I didn't feel exhausted. and that's basically because I don't have to go down, I don't have to score every single time. Me and CB can take turns in the low post. We got guys on the perimeter that can score, so that gives us a lot more energy to do some of the things necessary to end games. That's like taking charges, getting some rebounds, help defense, blocking shots. Those type of things I think is going to really ultimately help our team down the road.
How would you, just based on the one game, and of course the exhibition so far, how would you, I guess, talk about your chemistry with Chris? And
It's pretty good. Considering we didn't really play that much together. The one game that we did play that much, extended period of minutes together, it was the Clipper game where we both pretty much, went for 20 and 9 and had 5 blocks. But yeah, we're doing good. We just trying to read each other and. Basically, if he rolls high, I'm gonna roll low. I roll high, he's gonna roll low. So that's kind of something that's pretty easy to do. And again, our offense is very interchangeable, so it's a pretty easy thing. But again, I don't want people to get the floats and the parade ready. We got a lot of work to do. It was one game, and we happy about winning, but we got a lot more work to do. It's a work in progress.